Hey everybody, this is me, Ebony. I'm just coming to you with an update like I said I would. So it is Friday, and as you can see, I got my braces put in today. So they didn't do the full set today because the bottom, because of my jaws are not aligned. If they would have put braces at the bottom here, um, the my top teeth would hit it and it would collide and it would probably pop off. So they said that they would put the bottom on in about 4 to 5 months, depending on how these two canine teeth move up and what the next step is. But so far, for the most part, like 80% of my mouth has braces. Brackets are all in the back with the bands, and then brackets are all on the side with the two bands. I got my braces put in today. They feel really uncomfortable. You know, people say you get used to it. And I was more nervous than excited. They do feel weird. It feels literally like just a bunch of metals in your mouth, which it is. It's a bunch of metal in your mouth, you know. So, it feels weird. I got it on, this morning. I was done about 11:30 because it took actually an hour longer than usual because they had to do some readjusting and fix some things because I was actually uncomfortable with the first procedure that they did. But other than that, it feels weird. Throughout the day, one of the questions that I had asked myself, I was like, oh God, why did I get braces? Even though, my teeth are crooked and it's overcrowded. And, I want straighter teeth. But at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to go through this uncomfortable stage and, it feeling like literally a bunch of metals in my mouth, which it is. It's a bunch of metal in my mouth. And it's like your diet is going to change. My doctor said, my diet is going to change, for the next few years that I have my braces on, which is, acceptable. I guess, you can't do anything about that. They feel weird. It feels nervous to like try to talk or eat. Like today, the first thing I had, after my braces, besides mashed potatoes, which is soft foods, I try to eat like a pastry, like a little Danish. And, when I was in class, because I was in class and I was getting kind of hungry. And I was sitting there thinking like, oh man, can I eat this? Even though this is really considered soft foods, but it's not as soft as like mashed potatoes or, rice. And I find myself being nervous, I'm like, what if I bite down on, my pastry, how is it going to feel, with my mouth and then my braces and everything. So I tried it out. And then I realized that with me actually biting on a pastry and moving my lips around, normally, how you do when you eat food, I realized that the two end wires that they broke off here, even though they twisted it around and like try to mush it into my teeth, or more forward towards the shape of my teeth, I still found that my lip was getting caught up on a wire. So about 15 minutes ago when I got home, I put wax on both of my canines with the metal piece that they cut off because I realized that with eating food, my lips was rubbing against the metal, so it actually hurt. It felt like something sharp. So, but when I wasn't moving my mouth, and, I was just, being normal, like I couldn't feel it. But when I would eat, my pastry, I could feel it. So I think with certain foods or when you're doing certain things, I think certain things in your mouth you can feel with braces. Other than that, it's an adjustment. I have like the whole what did I do to myself kind of thing. But I'm sure I'll get used to the braces. I hope I do. I hope I get comfortable with eating food. The doctor said about 3 to 5 more days of eating soft foods, which I've been eating soft foods for about 2 weeks now. And 3 to 5 days is like perfect timing in a sense because next week is Thanksgiving. I would like to eat a normal meal. Granted, I'm not going to be eating anything crunchy or like pizza crust or gummies and candies, but at least I can sit up there and eat, like a turkey, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, stuff like that. I could just eat a normal meal. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to eating soup throughout the weekend, but, this is like the last stretch, before I can go back to being normal. So I guess I gotta kind of have to just suck this up, deal with it, versus me trying to pop my braces. Now, one of the things that I would say is true based off the review the reviews that I've watched on YouTube so far with people with braces, and then, you know, get my braces put on today, you know, what I can say is that for the first day, you really don't feel pain. You know, like, you know, I started the procedure 8:30 this morning, got done at 11:30. And throughout the day, you know, do I feel pain? No. I did take an Advil, however, this morning, one, which is 200 milligrams, before my procedure. And even after that, you know, I wasn't feeling any pain. Now, I would say if I just sit still and I just, like, relax, I can feel the pressure, you know, at the top teeth. And then at the bottom where the two canines are with the two big gaps that I have, because they're trying to, you know, they tighten it to move it forward. But I want to say right now I don't feel pain. Based on the reviews, you know, of other people who got braces, they always say you feel a pain really the next day, or it hurts like, you know, with the F. So yeah, right now, you know, nothing hurts, just a little bit of pressure that I feel on my teeth. If by tomorrow, you know, I feel no pain, I'll talk to the doctor on Monday. I'm like, hey, is this normal, you know? And right now, the way that I'm scheduled is I'm scheduled every month to get tightening. So I think that's dependent on, you know, the crowding that you have of your teeth and what type of plan that they have for you. So right now, I'm on the schedule of having my wires tightened so far once a month. So my next appointment is December 20th, which is right before Christmas. So again, I'm going to be in pain for like a day or two right before Christmas, you know, that Christmas meal. So yeah, this is my update. I will give you guys another update or a few updates throughout the weekend and let you guys know how I feel, you know, if I feel any pain or any more pressure, you know, in the morning. So yeah, this is a new process for me, and you know, hashtag brace face. So see you guys later.